there's another option now for the consumer, right? And I think when the dealers, and I've been a dealer, so sitting on the other side of here, and you see your manufacturer participate in something like this, you're not 100% sure it's like what the intent is, right? And I think you guys have done an amazing job of not trying to separate the dealer body, but actually really connect them together. For the dealers that may be listening or watching right now, is there anything in particular you'd like to share with them as far as how things are going and kind of what's coming up next that will impact them?
And to your point, I think there's perhaps some people, not necessarily in our network, but some dealers out there that are concerned about manufacturers owning the relationship with the consumer, and that is not what this is about. If your dealership has created a great trusting relationship, serviced you properly, and this as a dealer, is that customer going to shop somebody else, right? Yeah, are they going somewhere else? Probably not. They've got a great relationship with their service manager, their sales consultant, whatever that be, and they're right back at the end of their lease or loan or when they are due for another vehicle. But unfortunately, not every experience is like that, right? So that's why we have the opportunity to conquest customers. And if the experience that they've had with another brand isn't one that has as strong as they would have liked, and they're not ready to jump right into a dealership, visit the studio. Have an interaction with a brand that is comfortable at your level. Let us introduce you to somebody at a dealership who will be able to service you the way that you want to, right?
Yeah,
and
build that relationship. You get comfortable and confident about the product, and then transition over to
you to a store and build that relationship where you're comfortable, right? And have a good one.
Do you think this is kind of like a great first step, or I'm not say a first step because you guys have been doing it for a while, but just a great step of the dealer body and the OEM really sharing the customer experience?
I think with this experience, I think we're working closer than we perhaps have in the past, with the exception of maybe auto shows, which is staffed by both dealership staff and OEM staff. But as I said, we need to get further down the road, right? It's how do we have that warm, live lead transfer from just, hey, I was browsing on .ca, I really like the Rogue, wow, it's perfect for me. You know what? My lease on my current vehicle is coming up, let me talk to somebody at the store, and that all can happen in the period of 15 minutes, right? Or whatever works for the consumer. So that is ultimately where we need to get, and I think that would show, synergy between brand and dealer at a level that hasn't been done before.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy with Jason podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to check out the full podcast library at strategywithjason.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.